Okay, I can see so many of you in the chat, so I thought I'd start early. We're only a few minutes early anyway. Can everybody hear me okay? Let's say hello to who we've got in the house. We have a massive list. We've got Hooves as usual. We've got Wendy. Hello, Wendy. Long gone as always. Mystic Merman. Big Bella. I hope you're all well. I'm doing fantastic today. I just want to say before we start, when Aya just last, I'm great, thank you. So when we are referring to a certain creator, we do not hello Kimmy, we do not refer to him by his name or even YouTube name. It's just Rat Boy. Hello, Honest Rage. Hey Kimmy, I hope you're well. Hope you're doing well, sweetheart. I tried to catch one of your lives earlier on, but I just missed you. Hello, Cherokee Girl. Hi, Dinkle. MY2, hello. Hello. It's great to see you all in here tonight. So yesterday, I got schooled. So, after I finished live last night, I saw White Boy go live, so I thought I'll pop up and I'll pop over and go and see what's going on. And he saw me in the chat and he called me up. I'm glad you are, Kimmy. So White Boy called me up anyway. And we was having a bit of a chat about said creator, Rat Boy. And Carl from Enchanted Love Path joined us as well. And it was a very informative live for me. I only, expected to stay on for 10 or 15 minutes or something, but I think we ended up on for about an hour and a half, and it was a great live. I've got it on my community page. If you haven't saw it, go and watch it. So last night, What Boy actually called out Benny Keys. This was before we actually went up. I didn't expect Benny to show anyway, to be honest. I really didn't. Hello, Candy Apples. We didn't expect Benny to show up anyway. So I think Duke Farrow went up first. I just joined at the end when Duke was coming off. So, like I said, I went up first and me and What Boy was talking, and then Carl come up and I said to What Boy then, I says, you have got no chance, no chance whatsoever of getting Benny Keys on this panel with me and Carl on here. There was just no way it was going to happen. His birthday, is it? Oh, Candy Apples, happy birthday. So we kind of knew that Benny wasn't going to show. There was no way he was going to show with me and Carl on the panel. There was just no chance. And What Boy as well, that would have been a bit of a hit in. So, but we was being fair, I said the same thing, Carl said the same thing, we'd listen. If you wanted to come up and carry on with the Redemptions, tour. But it was a no-show. So anyway, while I was on panel, thanks to White Boy, I learned a few things. And I've now served said YouTuber, Rat Boy. So what he decided to do was, when I made the short serving him, because the form was in front with his name on it, so that goes to show we've got his name right, he tried to strike it, but that didn't work. I took the video down anyway, because it was only a short, so it doesn't bother me. I don't need no clout off it. He obviously read it because he reported it, so he has officially been served. So, Rat Boy, if you're watching, you've been served. No. End of. Can I help you? You have officially been served. I'm sorry, I've got my son in there at the moment. Birthday wishes, candy apples. I'm gonna get my camera on as well, man. My head's a lot better now. If you can see, the bruising's actually going down really, really well. I'm quite surprised. Hello, Latex Lizzie. Are we talking about? Right, okay. Right, okay. So this is another, I think that's another one of the trolls. About a week ago, it's on his channel. Do you have? Also, the creators have posted it. I don't know nothing about that. I know nothing at all about that. I'm sure What Boy would be happy enough to come and address it if there was a problem. Do you have witch hazel? Do you know what? Somebody else actually told me about that. But do you know what I did put on it today? I was told it's an old-fashioned remedy and it's white vinegar. I didn't, but it seems to have yellowed it out a little bit. So I think by tomorrow, with a bit of foundation on, I should be able to cover it up. Hello there, sweetheart. I'm getting a lot of people in here as well I don't really recognise, but hello to you all. Good afternoon. That's misinformation. What was arrested, but not for DV. Claire, you didn't. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. I think that's just a troll from over in Benny's or Raps. So we don't really worry about that. What's this one we got? I'm well. I'm actually really well. I'm really well. I'm healing up quite well now. I really am. I really am. Yeah, I didn't know. I mean, I used white vinegar, which I was told it was supposed to be really good, and it seems to have done it. Yeah, it's like going yellow now. So I'm hoping it's gonna go by the week. Hello, German Shepherd Mum. Right, okay. Oh, I had a nasty fall on my head. Are you asking about my head, Kimmy? No, Kimmy's okay. Kimmy's okay. I'm a bit like with you, Kimmy. Sometimes I get a little bit unwell, and I was a little bit unwell on Monday. I think it was Monday night, something like that, and I took a bit of a fall. But I'm okay. I'm okay, darling. That's okay. Kimmy, it doesn't matter, sweetheart. You can be in him and you can be in Nicola in this chat. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter at all. As long as you're okay and you're well, that's the main thing. Who else do we have? No, that's okay. We do. Yeah, Kimmy's welcome in here. She knows she's welcome in here. I support Kimmy. Kimmy supports me. We don't always, we don't all have to like the same creators, you know. It's just the way it is. See, we have a lot of love in the room for Kimmy. Bless her. We really do. Yeah, so anyway, there's a lot of people coming in now, so you know, we've probably got a lot of silent watchers as well. So anyway, the cease and desist anyway, that's been filed now. So said YouTuber, there's another video on his page that is slanderous that has not been taken down yet. He's got 24 hours from, I think it was probably about 4 o'clock at my time, to take it down. If not, he's going to be served. Papers are ready to go on Monday, so that's all he needs to know. He shouldn't be playing games. Not with me anyway. Right, okay. Maybe that's the same thing as with the white vinegar then. Maybe. I don't know. I don't. But you know what? To be honest, it really seemed to have. I mean, I can notice now. It really seems to have yellowed it out a little bit. So it's not too bad if I put a bit of cream on my face. Hey Griff, how are you, darling? I hope you're well. I hope you're well. I'm trying to catch up with chat as well because there's so many people coming in. So yeah, so we went up on panel anyway yesterday. Regardless of what anyone wants to say, they can ask the questions to said creators. And I got a lot of informative information that I needed anyway, because I don't know too much about the American law, you see, and you know how things work. And me and Carl was saying yesterday, it's so different over here to the way it is over there. I'm doing really good, Griff. I'm really well. Thank you. Yeah, it is. It's doing well. I have an understanding when it comes to that's exactly what it is. We do indeed. Oh, God bless you, Kimmy. Mwah. You take care of yourself. Yeah, that's what it is. We get yeah, we have good understanding for mental health. It's an awareness channel as well. Hello, Queen Latifah. I hope you're well. Oh, Jesus Christ. I had a fight with the floor. I lost. No, I had I lost my close friend. She ended up, oh my God. Right. You never guess what's just popped up here. Hang on. Have we got noodles in the chat? What the hell is going on? Hang on. Hello.
Hey guys, Noodles 1980 here, and look what I got. I got another super fan letter in the mail today. Let's see what we got. To Dave and Tweetsy. Well, unfortunately, I think this
right, okay. I don't even know what that is about. I've just had something pop up to do with noodles. I don't know what the hell that is about. I don't really want to know today, to be honest. Yeah, so Queen Latifah, sorry. Yeah, I lost my best friend. Like, she was like my sister on Monday, and then Raps Charles kept coming over and just trolling. So I said to Rap, I said, look, tell your Charles to stay away from me today. I was in a really bad state as it is anyway. But it just seemed like my DID kind of took over a little bit on Tuesday, and I kind of woke up in the ER like this. But it's gone down now, so it's not too bad. It's not too bad. We're getting there. We're getting there slowly. We're getting there slowly. Oh, bless. I have no problems with Kimmy. Yeah, that's exactly what it is. You know, I've followed Kimmy since poor Kimmy was being bullied. That's thank you. Since Kimmy was being bullied, and I did call Nick out on, on what she did. I just hate fucking bullies. I hate bullies, and I've got a lot of compassion for people like Kimmy, so they're always welcome over here. Hello, Sarah Smiles. I hope you're well. Hello, Heather. Yes, I'm doing great. Rat Boy's been served. He cannot stream me no more. He's actually, I caught him earlier on. What was he said? Oh yeah, no, he'd actually said that he wasn't going to stream me no more. He wasn't going to mention my name no more. So, we got it. We got it. We got it. But he's had a 24-hour notice to remove any content that's slanderous with my name off his page. If not, it'll be screen recorded in the morning and legal action will be taken against him. Hey, beautiful. Hello. Gosh, we've got so many people in the house tonight. Does somebody want to come up? Let's see. You know what? We never know who's in the chat. We never, ever, ever know who's in the chat. Let's see. I love that. I love that sometimes, just putting the link out and just seeing people pop up in there. Sometimes I'm like, what? Oh, he is, yeah. He's going to be. You see, what it was is I had the form and I give him a verbal warning, but it had his name on there, and Bitch Boy then decided that he was going to make a privacy strike, try and make a privacy strike, but it didn't work. There's no action taken at all, because he had no fucking case. I was serving him. And his name's already out there, so it's not privacy. It's not privacy strike. So he can carry on. What's that? What's that, Queen Latifah? I'm trying to get ass on Klein Island. Assholes on there. Who's asses on a kick? Oh, Jesus Christ. There's a few asses I'd love to kick as well. Queen Latifah, I'm sure. Hello, Brenny girl. I hope you're well. Gosh, we've got a busy Saturday night tonight. We've got a busy Saturday night. Oh gosh. What happened when, Julie? There's so much. Everybody's well. My daughter's well. My sister is well. She's actually looking after Angela's daughter, which is a really, really, that is a blessing, because I was really worried about her being on her own. I've got to get this light out of my face, people. I was really worried about her being on her own. Shit. So my sister has kind of decided she was going to look after. But both of my daughters are doing really well. My son's really well. Hello, Pink. How are you doing, darling? So, yeah, everybody's fine and dandy. Who else have we got in here? John Deere girl, hello. We have got a full house tonight. Uh, Angela's daughter's she's doing as well as can be expected. It's hard. Thank you, Safe Place. She's finding it really hard to kind of eat, and I mean, obviously, she's really, really upset. She doesn't have no other family. You see, she's never really known a dad. Um, she has a stepdad, but I mean, her mum and the stepdad have been split up for maybe 15 years, but he's still close with her. But she's doing okay. That is the thing. My sister's there, my sister's helping, so it makes a big difference. It really does. Yeah, I know it's terrible. It's terrible. I mean, to be honest, I'm actually really sad today. Um, that Angela, it actually came out. I mean, we had the coroner's report back. Um, she had pancreatic cancer, but she also had a very rare cancer. Um, I can't even remember what it was called, but it was a rare cancer, and it just attacks all the organs at the same time, kind of thing. I can't even remember what it's called, but it was a rare form of cancer, and there was no way she would have lived through it. Even if they found out, 3 or 4 months ago, she just would not have lived through it. I'll come over and join you, Griff. I will do. As soon as I've finished up here, sweetheart, I'll come and join you. That's no bother at all. Yeah, we've got Hindy's party as well. That's just started over on his channel. I will actually hang on, people. Um, let me get it up. Indie Media. Right, okay, guys. 1 second. Sharing. No. Right, okay, guys, hang on. Happy birthday. Some good tunes going down anyway, people. Alright. Okay, so I've just shared that to the community. Sorry. Just shared that to the community page. It's his wife's birthday today as well. So if you want to get over and show him a little bit of love, that would be great. So basically, we're winning the battle, people. We are really, really winning the battle. And I think we're doing really well. I mean, how long does it took only to really get the wheels in motion when it comes to this stuff? We've just got the right people on our side, giving us the right information, and these people will just not be here for much longer. They're really not. And the thing is we're getting stronger and stronger by the day. We're getting more and more. There's more people that want to join us. There's more people that just sick of watching it. You get these people that it's like porn to them to see people in distress. That's the kind of following he has. But those people are few and far in between. We've got the right people over here, and we're doing the right thing. We're not just taking him down for me. It's not just for me. Okay, this boy, what he is, he's fucking with a lot of people. And I'd rather him fuck with me, because while he's fucking with me, he's leaving other people alone. I can take his shit. In fact, I hope he does. I don't need to mention his name. I hope he does give me more shit, because he just gives me more clout in court. You know, it's one of those ones. You can't keep fucking with people and getting away with it. It just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. And for an example of thinking that we can't do anything from over here, you're wrong, boy. You're wrong. Watch the live we was on last night. We tagged you in. You know, you're just a pussy. That's all you are. You're not a man. You're a woman beating little boy. You're a little streak of piss. That's all you are. That is all you ever be. You know, I mean, where's your son? Where's your son? Because since you left your son's mother, I've not heard you mention your son. You've not heard him be around his son. No weekends with the son. I'm not mentioning any names. You know, we could be talking about anyone here. But, you know, Rat Boy knows the score. Rat Boy knows the score. Indeed. You see, the thing is that, you know, the thing they underestimated, they must have thought because I had a mental illness and because I was on benzodiazepine, I was gonna, I don't know what they thought I was gonna be some sort of easy target. They soon fucking found out, didn't they? They should have quit weeks ago. That's what they should have done. Quit fucking with me weeks ago. But they didn't. Well, he didn't. He thought he was going to be brave. He thought it was going to be funny to fuck with me. And I'm taking his channel. I'm taking your channel, boy. You'll have no more super chats, no more PayPals. You'll have to go to Twitter, boy. Just like your friend crafting. What's it called? Fans only. Go and shit in a bucket and see what happens. I'm sure you'll get a few cash apps for that. Put your dirty shit bucket videos on TikTok, because that's all you're gonna have. Yeah. There you go. That's exactly what he got. No, they do not know me. You see, the thing is they do not have more fucking heart. You know, we care. That's the difference. You know, I care about people. They care about hurting people. That is a big fucking difference. There's no counterclaim here at all. You know, there's no counterclaim. Look how long I was saying I had all his information, and I did have all his information. I could have, you know, put it all out a long time ago, but I didn't, because I ain't like them, and I never will be like them. So I'm going to do it the proper way. That's what I'm doing. He's had his warning. If I find anything at all on his channel with my name or any malicious fucking word into it, he's done. It's up to him. It's up to him. We have got it, Griff. Don't you worry. I don't mess about with these people. Oh, bless. No, I don't mess about with these people, Griff. I do not mess about. So did Rapper take down their videos from today because of you? Probably. You see, you don't have to hurt somebody physically to hurt them. You know, you don't always have to attack somebody to hurt them. You just watch them attack everybody else and watch them attack you. And then you attack silently. That's what you do. You see, everybody thinks, and everybody's been saying for ages, why do you let these people on your channel? You know what's going to happen? Of course I know what's going to happen. I'll take them out their comfort zone and put them on my fucking panel where they're not so comfortable. And what happens? That's what happens. A lot of screen recordings, hell of a lot of screen recordings, all them videos that they've already taken down. I've already, I've had more people in their screen recording it, so you can, that's no issue. But if I find one video where he says I'm on drugs or anything like that, as of, I think it's 3:00 tomorrow afternoon, my time, he's screwed it. He's screwed it. And that's it. He's been warned. God bless you. Oh, bless you, Griff. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Do you know what? That's exactly what it is. Somebody has to stand up to people. Somebody has to stand up to bullies like this, And Carl does a great job, love him or hate him, Enchanted Life Path. He does an amazing job. And he takes these people down, he's taking down bigger creators, I'm kind of the creators that I'm fucking with, or that are fucking with me, a small fry compared to what's going on there. And if anybody's not subscribed to him, Hooves will put the link in the chat. I mean, if you're looking for truth seekers, you're in the right place, because Carly's very much like me. Carly's a straight talker. There's no fucking about. There's no messing about at all. And to be honest, it was funny being on panel with him last night, because we're both so much alike like that. We just say it as it is, and that's it. And that's it. Love us or hate us, you're going to get it as it is, But before I even did the cease and desist today, I tagged Rap this morning if he wanted to come up and say anything that he can say. All the shit he says behind my back, does he want to come up and say it to my face before I serve the cease and desist, of course. But the little pussy boy wouldn't come up. So, I thought, you know what, let's just do it from now. Just do it from now. And that's it. And I'm pretty much ready to do it with anybody else that wants to fuck about as well. It's no bother. If you want to try and, fucking dent my character and make me look bad, or try and make me look bad by complete fabrication and fucking lies, and discriminating my disability, which it is a disability, just because I function, it's still a disability, and that's what they've done. That's what they've done. And that's that's shit. What panel? Oh, didn't you hear about that? Oh my God, Tamra. Oh my God. It was a mad, it was a mad one. Just after I left here last night, can you see the yellow in? See how yellow it's gone? So when I left here last night, I was ready to hit the sack, to be honest. And then I got a notification. Hey, voices. I got a notification as I left, and it was for what Boy saying he was going live, or he'd just gone live. She did me some good treat. Yeah, it's on my community page though, Tamara. So as I got in it, as I got over there, Duke Farrow was just coming off, so I didn't see much of what was going on there. And when White Boy saw me in the chat, he called me up because he wanted to talk to me anyway. And just by chance, Carl was in the chat as well. So me and Carl was up there together for about, I don't know, what was it, Hooves, a good hour and a half. And it was a brilliant love. And that's how I got all my information today, Tamara. I wasn't too, what boy educated me yesterday, just put it like that, So did Carl, really. I was educated, I was schooled yesterday. Put it like that. That's why, let's just say rat boy. That's why he needs to be very fucking careful now. He's probably got about 16 hours left. So yeah, what's this? Yeah, well, that's what I mean. If you didn't see the live last night, it's on my community page. You'll see more about that because obviously Benny was the first one. I had no fucking issue with rap. You all know I had no issue with rap. You know, my issues was with BK and Nicolina, just for the fact that there was, you know, BK. You all know I've had a problem for a long time. You know, and I don't believe for a second that he should ever be around a fucking missing child's case ever. And this is where me and Carl connected a long time ago, you know, because of this. And who's the same thing? It was like, you know, we can't go back a long, long time ago. You know, I wasn't a strength within then. I was just a normal sub as such, you know. I always planned on starting a channel. But as time went on, obviously, things start getting to you, start watching things, and it just really gets you, and you think, I'd love to get up there and tell that fucker, you know. And one day I just thought, you know what, I've had enough. I've had enough. And I have been here now 7 weeks, you know, and I had some boy tell me yesterday, you haven't even put a dent yet. Boy, I demolished that fucking car about dent. Demolished it. They do not realise at all. Do you know what I mean? They do not realise how much fucking what we can do from here. You know, there's a lot we can do from here, especially when I've got plenty of more people that are over there as well. You know, but there can't be no you know, on many of my videos, which the clips have been taken out of, you hear me, you know, kind of standing up for said creator, saying, you know, I don't believe that. I think it's wrong that he was doxxed, and, you know, trying to help this said creator. I've got all the clips of that. And then I have the clips of what happened just after Angela passed away and how and exactly what he did and what he accused me of. And, you know, that's what really, really, really fucked me off. You know, he lied and said he didn't know I had a mental illness. He lied 3 days ago and said that to all his subs. Even his subs must have thought, what the fuck are you talking about? Even his subs must have thought you're a fucking liar. You know, because he was on panel with his fucking mummy at the time when I was talking about it. Twice, actually. How many times has he been in the chat hooves when I've been talking about it? But 3 days ago, he claims he knew nothing about it. Now, rap. I have all the videos still. Just more lies. More lies. You can't keep up with yourself. You talk that much shit, you can't keep up with yourself. You must have to go back to see the shit you've spoken and write it down to be able to remember it. That's how stupid you are. You only think you're clever. Let me see what's going on in the chat. What's going on? Just last what's going on. BK has been watched for a long time. BK has been watched for a long time. You know, that's kind of where it goes back to. It all starts with Benny. All starts with Benny. I mean, as we was talking about it yesterday, I mean, you can actually, if you Google Benjamin Lindsay, which is his name, which, you know, it's common knowledge, it's all over YouTube and everywhere. You know, if you look, you'll see, you know, he's an actor. He's been in a film. Tim Mullen is said entertainment. What would be the word that he an agent? You know, Benny was obviously hired to divert attention, you know, and create a narrative on YouTube to make money. That's what it was all about. That's still what it's all about. You know, what you have to understand, what we was talking about yesterday as well, is Donald Wells is due out of jail next month. Well, no, sorry, October. So we were saying about 6 weeks he's due out of jail. Tim Mullen still has his hand up the arse of Donald Wells. Don Wells obviously knows by now the threats that Benny was making when he was sent in, the way he treated Candace. He's going to know all about it. But Donald's going to come out of jail and he's going to have no money. If truth be known, as it said, he's not going to have Candace, so he's going to be on his own. So Tim Mullen and Benjamin Lindsay get their chance to worm in. You see, all this redemption and all this I've found God again is all for the benefit of Donald. That's what it's all for. Because we know how much of a God botherer Donald is. And I don't mean that in an offensive way to anybody. You know? Let me just see what's going on in the chat. So, I don't think that, you know, it's common sense. You think about it. So yeah, so did our Cisco. So that's how I started. You see, most creators that are around the Summer Wells case wasn't aware of Benny Keys at all, or was. So I was quite shocked when I saw him, you know, pushing his way in on this case, because I mean, you had the Cali Boys as well, and you had the Cash Gurning case. And I think it was the Cash Gurning case that I accidentally kind of stumbled upon and found this lunatic Benny Keys. And I also found, so I found No Thanks as well, you know, Doug's channel. So then, you know, I thought this guy was a bit of a dodgy character. But, you know, I didn't take too much notice. But I noticed the more he was getting into the lives of the mother of Cash Gurning, the more cocky he was getting, just like he did with the Wellses, the Wells family. So I do not run with speculation, but it's out there about this case. If you put Benny Keys and Cash Gurning into YouTube, you will see exactly what I mean. So anyway, I knew from then. And then I started finding out about the Cali Boys as well. Believe it or not, through Nina Boy. And I wasn't a follower of such of Nina Boy. He did a video that must have gone pretty, you know, viral as such. But because I'd been watching a few of Benny Keys' videos, he, you know, came up as a suggestion. He was actually in the title. So I thought, you know, oh, we'll watch this shit, see what this is about. And that was the first time Nina Boy, it actually says Nina Boy exposes Benny Keys. This was well over a year ago. So I was thinking, oh, well, this will be good, you know, what's this about? And it was, you know, it was exposing him as being a CI, confidential informant, but a paid one, you know. So it kind of, I was like, what? And then, yeah, so I actually saw a clip of a video of him as well that one of these guys had made, stating how to make money on YouTube, you know, and it was about finding a missing kids case. That was basically what was said in this video. So that kind of put my back up a little bit. But Benny Keys was kind of blew out the water after that case. Every fucker turned on him. You know, I mean, Nina Boy turned on him, Doug turned on him, everybody turned on him. I didn't really, you know, I mean, I followed Summer Wells straight away as soon as it happened. And then I was on Facebook this time, as I says, and I was on Donald Wells' his page, and I noticed that somebody had posted a link, and I recognised the name. And I thought to myself, oh my God. So I started watching, and I thought, you know, this ain't the same fucking guy. I'm sure, you know, this somewhat, you know, straight away he was like trying to reinvent himself. So he wasn't putting himself out there as such as a YouTuber. He was making these stupid videos to try and advise Donald to go to Voices Beyond the Wall and get help from Cher. So once Donald went to Cher sent Donald to Benji, you know. But again, Tim Mullins was always in the middle of the fucking triangle. You know, it doesn't matter whereabouts you go, Tim Mullins there. You know, he's involved in the church. There's just so much. And if anybody's gonna fill Donald's head, it's gonna be Tim Mullen. That's the one. Yeah, that's the one, darling. So my problem with Benny Keys. My problem with Benny Keys was the fact that he was explosive missing children. Okay, and I had this problem before the Summer Wells case. I just couldn't actually believe that this guy had the bollocks to pop up again. But I thought, you know what, this time it's a different audience that probably do not know who he is, you know, because it's a different part, you know, it's a different place. He can insert himself in and slip himself under the radar. People are not going to really know who he is. Yeah. So a lot of us do. You see, what you have to do sometimes is you have to be very, very patient, and you have to watch. You know, so when you start this, you know, when you start YouTube, to be able to go live, this is what I was trying to explain to Rat Boy. To be able to go live every night for an hour or more, you have to have something to talk about. You know, you have to be an interesting person. You have to be a kind of person that people want to know about. I challenge you to make one live without streaming anybody else. I challenge you. You can't do it. You can't do it. You know, he has nothing. You see, rap is off the back of Benny. Okay, Benny is off the back of missing kids. So I've got a problem with anybody that was in that circle, and I still do. I still do. You know, old tiffers, the fucking all of them that have made money off that child, off the back of that missing child, deserve to rot. It's as simple as that. This child has not even been found because of most of the fucking YouTubers going out there fucking everything up. People phoning all the time telling crazy fucking stories that they see on YouTube. The police can't even take tips serious anymore. It's because of YouTube. This hasn't been solved. You know? It's because of YouTube it hasn't been solved. But all these YouTubers, and there's a lot fucking of them, a lot of them, have made a complete fortune off the back of this neglected, missing child. You know, I don't believe, and I've said it 1,000 times, I don't believe Candace knows exactly what happened to Summer, but I do believe Don does. You know, that's how he got all that money to buy crack just after she gone. You know? It's just amazing how the Sandman, just a few days after Summer Wells went missing, had put a post on Facebook about a very good friend of his child getting an organ. It was all too coincidental. And then when you look at other characters around it, it's all coincidental. It is too coincidental for it not to be wrong. There's got to be something there. But people are just... It's so sad. I'll tell you what's sad about it, everyone. I'll tell you what's sad about it. Because of creators like Ratboy and Nicolina, this poor child's name is being pushed out of the spotlight. And all people want to do now is watch freaks like that dox and troll people. We don't see creators no more creating about summer wells like they used to. You know, you get Prayer Garden keeping a name out there and stuff, but everybody goes to channels for drama. You know, people, some of these people that are on these trolling channels that came off the back of BK, which came off the back of Summer Wells, does not even know who Summer Wells is, probably. You know, it's a joke. It's become a joke. How often do you hear this child mentioned now? Summer Moon Wells, you know, how often do we hear her name mentioned? If it's not off people like Carl. Carl is relentlessly keeping this child's name out there and trying and looking down every single avenue, picking out every single point. He's doing something and they attack him. You might not like certain other creators, they're a bit, you know what, there's creators out there and I think, oh, they really fucking annoy me. They really do. You know, there's a certain person that annoys me, to be honest. Is a bit weird, you know, the kind of holding up the posters with the thumb up. You know, but oh, I don't like being rude about other people. I don't, especially if they've not done anything to me. But it just fucks me off that these people are going out there and they're just making the job of the FBI and the TBI and, you know, the search and rescue teams literally fucking impossible. You know, and the cash train now, it obviously came to a halt when Candace disappeared. Because when Donald was put away, Candace was all over YouTube. But then all of a sudden she disappears. So people start running out of content. So they start bullying somebody else, like Jose, who ends up killing himself. And not so smart Jodie Sue. You know, Jesus Christ almighty. This is the levels they have to go to. They have to find the next victim. You know, we're dealing with fucking sociopaths and psychopaths. They have to have their next victim lined up, ready. That's what they do. You know? It does indeed. Yeah, I've heard there's so much out there. There's so much out there, you know, and it's really confusing sometimes because you think that there's a lead and you're getting somewhere, but unless you take apart everything, like what Carl does do, and strip everything back, everything points back to the same place and the same people. You know, there's no getting around it. A child just does not vanish into thin air. But if somebody, say for instance, is a coroner and has access to a funeral home, that has access to an incinerator, a body will not be found. You know, I pray to God all the time that child's alive. I really do. But we all know now, you know, it's the longer it goes on, you know, it's a sad, sad case. And it hurts my heart. It really hurts my heart. And what hurts my heart more than anything is I wish I would have started creating back then. Because I promise you things would have been fucking different out here. I guarantee it. You know, I do hate myself for that sometimes. I really do. But our name's not out there anymore. People are forgetting someone's name and they just are interested in these creators that have made a mockery of this whole fucking case. They just want to know what their drama. It has to be drama, you know. That's what I'll pray. You know, I pray that, you know, okay, so we all want to believe the story that maybe Robin found someone really nice that could look after her, and she's in this fantastic home with these fantastic parents. We all really, really hope that that is the case. But we have to be real, people. You know, we have to be real. Because if we're not real about it, then the answers are never going to be found. You know? I know. But the thing is now, Tamara, is they go over the same rubbish over and over and over and over and over and over again because they've got nothing else. You know, it's the same phone calls we've had 1,000 fucking times. You know, it's the same shit. We've already heard it. What else you got? Jodie Sue. I mean, Jesus Christ. I have to put subtitles on. And even when I put subtitles on, it's inevitable. You hear the snoring? She's stopped now, look. She's stopped now, who? She must have, you must have given her a complexion. Oh no, she started again now. Fuck. Yeah, so, you know, you have to put things into perspective. You really do. And you have to look at these creators as well and look at them and look at their credibility. You know, especially like when you're dealing with people like Monica Lightly and all them fucking fools. You know, and I mean, if you like her, you like her. But I can't stand the woman. I cannot stand her. But that doesn't mean to say if I was there that day, Benny Keys come running down that hill threatening to smash her face in, he would have got a piece of me. And he would never have threatened another fucking woman again. Put it like that. Hello, AP. I hope you're well, darling. You know, you just have to show these people sometimes who's boss. It's like a dog. They're like dogs. It's like having a puppy. You know, you have to fucking insert the dominance. And then once you do, they back away. That's what you do. You know, but unfortunately, I really hate to think, oh, I just know it's going to happen. I just know what Benny's got planned. And honestly, you mark my words. I said it last night. And that is exactly what he's got planned. That's why he started all this God shit now. You know, and all these fucking Sunday sermons and preaching and, you know, blessing everybody on YouTube with his presence and comments. It's going to work. It will work because Donald's a vulnerable fool. You know, he doesn't have a lot of brains. He really doesn't. You know, he's an habitual liar, obviously. That's how he gets away with, you know, what he gets away with. He's an habitual liar, obviously. But he's not clever. He's far from it. Let's see what people are saying. I know. Everything. This is what I mean. This is how much of a fool he is. But the reason he did that, because he was told, obviously. Tim Mullen must have been paying him a wedge at the beginning. You know, he must have done for him to say to his wife, fuck off. But that goes to show what kind of a man he is. You know, what man has a wife and a child and says, you know, if he's given an ultimative, YouTube or your family, who picks up the laptop and fucking walks out? What? I feel like, so do I. So do I. I really do. He's been a crisis actor for a long time. I think it goes back, oh my God, early 2000s. He's also down as a video maker and a choreographer and all different sorts of shit. It goes on and on and on and on. Hello, Day. Let's see what we've got here now. What's going on? Hi, everyone, my hood. BK is a monster, along with the rest of their monster. Please have been from day one. BK Mark's God. Of course. Of course. You see, let me tell you something about some people, right? Okay, so some people are religious in the way where they, you know, they center their sorry, they, you know, their religion's their world, you know, every Sunday, every Saturday, whatever days, you know, religion's their world. And then you kind of get people that are like me that have, I don't have a religion as such. Now, I was raised Catholic, but I don't have a religion as such. I would be more spiritual. I do believe in God, you know. But I don't believe that I can go out and stab somebody to death in the street and then come back in my house, drop to my knees and ask God to forgive me and everything's okay. This is what these kind of people believe. Okay, they believe it doesn't matter what they do. They can ask for God's forgiveness and they're forgiven. So they don't give a fuck about the people that hurt. You know, that's the narcissistic behaviour that we're dealing with. You know, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go over there and I'm going to beat my woman. And then I'm going to ask God to forgive me. And when he forgives you, and it's fine. Fuck everybody else. I'm also going to run down a hill like a maniac, threaten to smash women's faces in, and then ask God for forgiveness. And it's okay. It's okay. I'll ask God for forgiveness, and the whole of YouTube will forgive me. What the fuck? I'll fuck up everybody's life. I'll get people's channels took down. I will fucking troll people till they're ready to kill themselves. I will troll people till they do kill themselves. And then I will ask for God's forgiveness, and I am forgiven. Oh, you fuck boy. Doesn't work like that. In your mind, it might work like that. But in reality, it does not work like that. He's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, what is that fucking picture he's got up with the digital glasses and the spliff hanging out of his mouth? I mean, how trashy is his fucking, how trashy? And then you got Tiff as his partner, and I've never saw her live or, you know, she just always behind a fucking picture all the time. I hate when people do that. You know, do you know what that? It's just catfishing. That's what I think that is. That's catfishing. You know, bitch, you don't look like that no more. That's why you don't show your face. Benny's definitely making a mockery of God. Of course, he's making a mockery of God. You cannot do the things that you do and walk into a church and think that you can ask for forgiveness from God and everything's okay. It doesn't fucking happen. You know, in his reality, in his brain, it does. You know, but in our reality, you can't do that shit. You can't do that shit. He stabbed a fucking dog to death. It was overkill. It was actually complete. He didn't need to do that. He did not need to do that. Can anybody in there? Would anybody in there? I don't. Even if my dog was being attacked, I'd kick the dog and I'd do all that shit. But I would not be fucking stabbing a dog to death. Who does that shit? So I'll tell you who does that shit. A fucking psychopath. A psychopath. And then what does he do? Goes to bed that night and prays to God. Wakes up the next morning, doesn't give a fuck. These kind of people, this is what I'm saying, they have no remorse for anything because they believe that they're forgiven by the Almighty. This is what makes them dangerous fucking people. No, I have no use for people like that. I have no use for people like that. I have use for more people, and more people that I have here now in my chat, more subs, is, they're the people that I'm here for, and they're the people that I'll keep fighting for. I'm not gonna, I want to show people that, you know, with my disability and stuff, you have to fucking fight. You have to keep getting up every day and fight. You cannot learn these fucking problems, and I know it's easier said than done, it really is. But you have to force yourself sometimes. If you're stuck in your house every day and you don't even have the drive to get up, if you just do one thing that day, even if it's make the bed and mop your floors or something like that, just do something. And every day, just do that little bit more, you know. He was sort of that. He was so proud of that. Yeah, he was proud of stabbing to death a fucking an animal, you know. He made it out like it was a pit bull. I don't think it was a pit bull. I mean, if he would have been stabbing my dog, I would have come behind him and stabbed that. I would have been fucking stabbing him. There's no ifs and buts about it. Yes, there was. But, we already know about people that hurt animals. What's this, Tamara? He did a stream from his new. Jesus Christ. Oh, he's an idiot. It's not even his porch, it's his mummy's. His mummy's moved and he's moved in with him. Yeah, he did. He did. But, the thing is, he didn't win, he didn't win, and he's not going to win. He's not going to win. He's not going to win. And, another thing that a few of us sleuths have been doing is ready for the IRS, for reports to be filed if need be, for fraud and etc. I mean, they can get most of it from YouTube as well, but that the mistakes that they make as well is every time they get a PayPal payment or a Cash App payment, they say it and say how much it was for, and I doubt very much that people like Ratboy and BK, they have accounts in all different people's names. This is how they get away with it. We know Benny had one in his mum's name, in friggin' what's her name? Ziggy's name. Not Ziggy's name. What's her name? That fucking. I always forget her name because oh fuck yeah. Anyway, everybody's name. Everybody's got fucking cash apps and everybody's names and PayPal's and everybody's names, and it's just one big massive fucking ring. It's not even so much like it's a scamming ring. I mean, they're they're committing a federal offence, and we've got all the fucking screenshots. We've got all the documentation. The good thing about Ernie Shaw, let me tell you something now. The good thing about Ernie Shaw is he does fizzle. That's the bitch. He does keep a lot of documentation. He really does. And I'll keep a lot of documentation. I have another laptop full of documentation. My old laptop, I need to kind of find a way of putting that on an hard drive somewhere. But, you have to be clever about these things. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. But there's been many of them. Yeah, they don't scare me. They don't scare me either. We just have to, if we see anything, call the fuckers out. Call them out. Don't be frightened of these people. And don't be frightened of their chat and their trolls. You're warriors in here. Stand strong. If you see something, say something. Seriously, you see something, say something. Fuck them. You let them know that you're a bad person. Let's see what else we've got here. Oh, that was hilarious. I'm sorry. He said she had a cleavage like a road map. That was hilarious. Did you see that, Tamra? Yeah, but we've got records of all this kind of stuff. So, he's got that much of a big mouth and that much of a small brain that he actually comes out and says all the time, what he's getting. He's that much of a fucking idiot. But a lot of the cash apps and PayPals are in different people's names, but it doesn't matter because he comes out and says it. He says it every time he gets one. So there's no denying he's got them. BK has lost a hell of a lot of subs. I mean, like a serious lot of subs. Oh, I fully intend to, Griff. I fully intend to, darling. I said when I first came out here, I ain't one to be messed about with, and I meant it. And that's why my channel's growing so quick because I stick to what I say, and I believe in this fucking, this cause at the minute. I really believe that these people that are fucking money laundering, fraud, scamming, bullying, just making a mockery, making money off the back of a fucking child, scamming off the back of a child is fucking sickening to me. Completely sickening to me. If I only have one purpose in YouTube, on YouTube, and it's to take people like that down, I'd be happy. I would be happy. You're gonna make the money off the back of a fucking missing child. You don't put that money in your pocket. That money goes to a charity or goes direct to helping that child. It doesn't go in your fucking pocket. Because when you're sitting there with the missing child's name behind you for fucking 8 months, 9 months, whatever it was, saying her name in every single live, that's you making money off the back of that child. End of. End of. It's fucking disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. That was me. Sorry, but she's so fucking stupid. I know she is. She's that fucking stupid. Have you seen the size of her forehead as well? That always makes me laugh. And her husband Nick, he looks like a fucking yeti. He does look like a yeti. Ah. It is, darling. It is. We're going in space because do you know what, Kimmy? That's what we're here for. We're here. I know you have friends, and that's okay. But we're here to stop people from bullying. The way you was bullied and stuff like that to start with. That's what we're here to stop. And we are fighting a really good fight. And Kimmy, you're welcome over here anytime you want to, sweetheart. Anytime at all. Bless Kimmy. Look, I'm gonna wrap up, guys. It was just I didn't want to. There wasn't too much. I'm gonna pop over to Indy and go say happy birthday to his missus. I didn't think these people was gonna show up, so we're okay, and we're winning. So let's just keep fighting, and keep documenting, keep emailing, and we'll get this done. A month in hospital was wrong. Oh, Kimmy, I know, my darling. But you're home now, Kimmy, and that's the most important thing, sweetheart. Pink Warrior, you're so funny. Oh, so much love in here for you, Kimmy. There really is. And everybody always asks about you as well. Oh. Look, guys, as well. If you I'm taking the GoFundMe down on Monday. It's going to be taken down, but it's still running at the moment for to pay towards Angela's cremation. She's not having a funeral. It was decided she didn't want to have a funeral. She wanted to be cremated. So I think it's going to be in a week or two. They'll be picking up the body, cremating it, and then bringing the ashes back to Amber. That's how it's quite sad, really. But maybe we'll do something back at the house or something. But if anybody wants to donate towards the channel, my Cash App or towards Angie, my GoFundMe is still running. It's on my community page. But thank you everybody as well for the support, and thank you everybody as well for just supporting the channel as well. I really appreciate it. I really do, and I'm just glad that what we're doing is making a difference. Oh, bless you. I'm just glad that we're making a difference, and I'm so grateful for the people that I've got backing me, and we're going to get this. Okay, May. You're so sweet. She is so sweet. She's such a lovely lady. I'm going to come into your live tomorrow, okay, May, and you can show me some more of your models that you've been making. You take care, and I hope you enjoy your dinner tonight. I love you too. I love all of you, honestly. I've just, I found my place on YouTube. I always thought that YouTube has put me in my place. I think that's what's happened. I don't think we ever end up where we expect to end up. We just get put here. But I'm quite happy. I'm feeling great. I am feeling absolutely great. I really am, Laurie. Thank you. Griff, I'll pop over in a little while, and I'll come and have half hour with you as well. Give you a bit of support, because if I'm up there, they can't stream you. So, when you're going to go live, give me a shout. Kimay, I'll speak to you tomorrow, my darling. It is. We have a good family, yeah. Stella, Donna. Huh? What? The Hooves? I missed that there. There you are, Day. Huh? Oh, right, Day. Oh, no, that's fine. No, you're welcome. You're more than welcome over a day. Jesus. That's okay. That's okay. I've got a lot of new faces that are coming tonight, actually, that have, maybe you've come over from Walk Boy, or you've come over from Enchanted Love Path. But you're all welcome anyway, and it was really nice seeing the new faces. And Griff, I'll pop over in a little while and see how you're getting on. These comments, I'm loving some of these comments. I really am. I am indeed. No, we're going now anyway. I'm off tonight now. So guys, have a good night, and I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you very much for the support. I love you loads. Good night. God bless.